Hi, this is Taylor Doherty, and I'm recording for Molly Ring. I looked through a couple of the different narratives, projects, and I noticed that Molly kind of made hers like a really interesting story. Like I was looking at it, and it kind of went towards the end. You're kind of following the story, which I thought really captured my attention. I think she overall, you know, completed what was needed for the assignment. She picked a specific story she wanted to describe and capture, and it followed along throughout. And there were certain pictures that complemented others. Now you can see in these ones you can kind of get an idea of the story. So you have the shoes here, and then you have them trying on the shoes. So everything kind of just was intertwined and worked really well together. I thought it was really they complement each other, and I also liked that it was just the same characters. So you weren't getting confused, or you knew who you were trying to understand their story. So I really like that aspect of it. This girl right here is the main character, and then this other male is a part of it, and you can tell. I didn't really know exactly what the story was going for until I went towards the end, which actually intrigued me even more because it made me want to understand, okay, like what was she trying to say? And then I realized, okay, once upon a time, must have been a Cinderella story, and then we have the different shoes. Try like, does the shoe fit? So that was really interesting and cool, and I thought it was almost dreamlike. Because Cinderella, isn't really a story. It's something that we fantasize about or dream about. Disney World. So I thought it was dreamlike in that respect, and the images were. Detailed. You knew what was going on. Like here, she's putting on the shoes. See, does it fit? And um, there is some feelings of longing. Like this girl is trying to she's waking up upset, and she's okay, like where am I, like she's trying to figure out her life and how to you see when you see them comment each other, you see this picture of her like kind of panicked. Then you go down to the last picture of her, she's smiling, she has her stuff, she her demeanor is completely changed. So that was really interesting. And it really the her boundaries were expanded. She wasn't in one location. You can tell that she started this. It was obviously a girl's bedroom. It's nicer. Well, not nicer, but you can tell a girl lives here. And then it goes into other places. Now they're in the car, so it's kind of like, where is she going? You kind of made me question a couple things, and it kept me intrigued and wanting to know what the narrative was going to be about. And then other places, then you see her, okay, now she's walking upstairs. These are stairs we don't know, and you can see it's actually a fraternity house on campus. You can see she changed locations there, and all these different locations. I thought the boundaries were interesting, and she really did a good job of constructing all these different elements to you know describe the narrative she was trying to describe. And specific elements, I thought that she used photography. It's kind of like the different distortion. Like right here, you're kind of looking at it in the light, the way the light flashed. I thought that was an element of photography that was interesting. And then over here, we have there were some shadows. So you can see over here, the shadow coming through. There's very different lightings. And here now it's really dark lighting. Over here, it was more, bright lighting. So I think that that was really interesting. And overall, I thought Molly did a good job. She really combined a lot of different elements of photography while also capturing the story and also my attention. So good job, Molly.